Hi, I'd like to say thank you to anybody that watches these videos. I know it's been a little while, okay, but I am back, all right. Um, let's get started, okay. I would like to say that I do not control energy, I just read it, okay. I do not control it nor manipulate it, I just read it, okay. And I also would like to say rely on God, do not rely on tarots, readers, shamans, mediums, um, psychic psychics, okay, practitioners, any of that nature, okay. We're gonna tap in, all right. So today's message is many envy your persona because you are a reincarnated soul, okay. As I'm in this energy right now, sorry if I look a little crazy, by the way. Literally, like, just woke up and decided to hop on here and do some channel messages for you guys. As I'm in this energy, something about a rose is significant. I don't know if you like roses, a pink one to be exact. Okay. But this energy, whoever I'm speaking to today, if you click on this message and you feel like this message resonates with you, you're not just like a reincarnated soul, okay? You have been here multiple lifetimes, okay? I'm picking up on two different groups right now. I'm picking up on people that have been here um, multiple times in different time periods, okay? And then I'm picking up on another group of you guys that has been here, but you were here very long ago, okay. When I say like very long ago, I mean like very long ago, okay. So for these two separate groups, as I'm feeling the energy out right now, the group that has reincarnated multiple times, okay, if this resonates with you, feel like you've lived many lifetimes, okay, there's something in that energy about you not fulfilling something that God has brought you here to do. Okay, it's like you've got stuck on I see through my third eye, a hamster wheel. Okay, and there's something this lifetime that you need to do, and that's between you and God. Okay, remember, I am just the messenger that He uses to flow through with the Holy Spirit. Okay, and then the other group, God has put you here because remember, this other group is the group, something about cannabis is significant, okay? All right. But the other group, you're here because you've accomplished what you were supposed to do that lifetime. And there's something about this day and age that you need to bring something from the past into the present. Okay, speaking to these two specific groups. Okay, so if this does not resonate with you, please click off this video. This message is not for you, or you can stay. Okay, and please like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, if this message resonates with you. Okay, and I will be trying to be more consistent, guys, with getting up here. Life has a way of punching you, okay, but it's what we're here to do, okay. We don't take L's over here, we only learn. All right, so let's tap in. I might be looking a little rough right now, I'm sorry, but I really just felt the need to get up here today for you guys. But we're gonna tap in, okay. In this energy, okay, we're gonna talk about what envy is. Envy is not jealousy, okay. Envy is a dangerous thing because some people could kill you because they're envious of you, right? Someone being jealous of you, no one's gonna really kill you if they're jealous of you, okay? But envy, right? This big energy of envy for these two groups is very it's heavy. Like, I don't know if you can see the screen. I'm not sure how this video is going to look right now, but to me it looks cloudy. I have an instant burning, but that doesn't matter. I cleaned my camera 10 times, motherfucker's still cloudy, and that's what I'm talking about. About the whole energy of envy is not something you could just wipe off, right? Jealousy is something that people can get over. They'd be like, oh, okay, whatever, but like envy is something that's very deep rooted, okay? And this is the energy right now, is that people envy your persona, right? Who you are, right? Just who you are, how you carry yourself, how people view you. People and like they envy this, right? Many people. I saw 444, but you're protected. It doesn't matter anyway. People can tell when God has anointed you to do something, or people can tell when God has their hand on your life. They know. Let me tell you something. Misery loves company, right? And because misery loves company, um, it will always be around, okay? Whether it's silent, okay? Whether it doesn't speak, whether it's the loudest person in the room, okay? Whether it's your family member, whether it's your friend. Let me tell you something, misery loves company, all right? And because of that, there's many people that envy this whole thing. Remember I said on this channel, we don't take L's, we only learn, right? Lessons, right? That's all we put here for. Earth is a school. And the whole idea of envy is that these people never learn, right? Everybody has their own, let's say, marathon, okay? RP Nipsey Hussle, you feel me? Nipsey might be significant, okay, to this message, and honestly, I can say that, right? Because anybody that knows who Nipsey Hussle is, you don't know who he is, RP to him, all right? Let him sleep in peace, okay? He stood for something different than what people thought. He was also Ethiopian, okay? They live on a different time, so he was touched differently than most people in the music industry, right? And I think that he stood out, right? He wasn't the average, he didn't rap like everybody else rapped, and that's something significant about this energy, okay? Is that you're just so different at whatever it is that God has put you to do, whether it's just you being you, okay? You are so different, okay? And people can clearly see this. And this is why this whole energy of envy, which is why I cleaned my camera 10 times before I got on here. And to me, it looks very smoky. It looks like weird, okay? And it has something to do with this energy. I feel like this energy is very heavy, right? You might not feel it, but I feel it, right? Because I'm reading it for you, okay? Like, I have pulled no cards, okay? Whoever I'm speaking to, you've been through a lot, right? But you've been here before, okay? You know that. Whoever I'm speaking to right now, you've been here before, okay? And this just feels like another rodeo, okay? And we also have to remember that, some people do reincarnate with us through our lifetimes, okay? So all these people that are envious have been envious for lifetimes or from your past life, okay? Whoever I'm speaking to, all right? But I'm going to make sure I covered everything. Oh, let me give you the Google definition of what envious means so you can guys get the idea when I mention that. Being envious versus being jealous is two totally different things, okay? Motherfuckers will kill you over them being envious over what you have and who you personally are. This is just about your persona, all right? Who you are, all right? I just heard a front, so maybe some of these envious people might feel like you put up a front, like, who got time for that? Okay, like, if they wasn't so busy watching you, maybe they could focus on the journey that God got for them. You feel me? Like, it's too much, right? But let me give you this definition so we can pull some cards for you. All right, we have envy, feeling resentful and longing for someone else's qualities, possessions, and or luck. Okay, so, and this is what I'm talking about, is that whole idea of motherfuckers will kill you being envious of you, okay? Jealous is one thing, but envy is another thing. Envy is like deep rooted, okay? Like I said, misery loves company, and this is the energy right now that I'm getting with this, okay? Excuse me. Yeah, okay. So the moment I open the deck, the world is at the bottom, okay? And this is the problem, okay, with the people that are envious of you because of your persona. Gotta ask that you will cleanse this deck to give me a clear message for this collective on why many are envious of their persona, okay? Even though we know it's because you are a reincarnated soul. You've been here, done that before, okay? Reincarnated souls are different, okay? So, like, I'm gonna give you a quick story time. I was with my aunt. She was having a barbecue at her house, and my little cousin says, we were shucking corn, right? And my little cousin says, I think I picked cotton before, right? And, to everybody else, it might have seemed like she's just talking out her ass, right? But this is a child, right? She's not 25. She's a child, and people don't realize that, yeah, children are somewhat innocent. And listen, if you have children on this channel, if your children talk about things and you're like, what the fuck are you talking about? What are you saying right now? You have to remember that people that understand, right? We reincarnate here, okay? And you never know who your child might have been in the past life. you never really know, right? Because remember, here on this channel, I am mind, body, soul, phoenix. Okay, therefore, we are three things, right? Just like the Son, the Father, the Holy Spirit. Okay, let's talk about it. We have your mind, your body, your soul. Your soul is literally energy, and science has proven time and time again, okay, this is scientific fact. If you don't believe me, look it up. Energy cannot be destroyed nor created. Therefore, once that soul, which is a ball of energy, has left its physical body, because your mind is in your physical body, those things have died out. It has no choice but to go somewhere. Right. Therefore, so she's like, oh, I think I picked cotton. I feel like I've picked cotton before. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, so I'm trying not to like freak out in my head, you know. And I told my aunt, and my aunt's kind of like, oh yeah, you know, like everybody just brushed it off. But to me, I'm like, bro, she probably has picked fucking cotton. Like, and if you look, if y'all don't know her, but like her persona, how she is, yeah, she probably did in her past life, you know, like, people don't realize that sometimes, you know, your child, you know, be like, oh, there's so many child killers out here. Oh my gosh, that child probably was a reincarnated fucking killer. Like, what do you mean? Right? And this is what people are not understanding, right? Somebody right now could be pregnant, and they could be pregnant with Martin Luther King Jr.'s spirit. Somebody could be pregnant right now, and they could be pregnant with Gandhi's spirit. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because you in your past life, you might have been a white lady, but this time you're a black lady. You know, I'm hearing there's levels to this shit, right? If you, like, I feel like whoever I'm speaking to, you understand what I'm saying, right? But let's get back into the tarot. The first thing at the bottom of the deck is the World card, and the World card is about celebrations. The World card is about completion. The World card is about, like, fulfillment. And this is the problem, is that you always look like you win it. Even when you're not winning, you always look like you winning. And this is where the problem becomes, is like, remember I said, we don't take L's over here. We only learn. So when your mindset, when you learn to change your mind, right? Some people still live in the same paradigm, right? Like, remember I mentioned before, they're running on the same hamster wheel, you know, and when you can't fix your mind or reprogram your mind, because you can reprogram your mind. It's just like a child. You can reprogram your mind, but it takes a lot. And when you change your mind from, oh, why is this happening to me, is what is life trying to teach me? What is God trying to teach me in this very moment? Right? Because I do believe that if you don't learn the first time with the first lesson, He's going to put you in a similar situation. Right? But you got to do something differently. Right? Because why are you in the same situation? Right? This is the whole idea of why people are envious of you, because I feel like you're very self-aware. When I'm speaking to you, you're self-aware. Why? Because you've been here before. None of this is new to you, whether you know that or not. None of this shit is new to you. People feel like you just breezing through life, like life is so easy for you. But like, again, that's what you put off, because this is your persona that they're envious of. So you need to be careful, okay? Because it says the channel, remember, these are all channel messages. The channel messages, many, not people, many are envy. And remember, envy, people will kill you over envy. It was why I feel like I needed to get up here and say this to you. I saw 1313. You might want to look up that angel number. Okay, so we have the world here. I'm going to take the world out, okay? Because we're not letting nobody stop the celebrations, period, poo. I cut the deck. Yeah. So you might already feel this energy, because I cut the deck on the Hermit. And the Hermit is like loneliness, okay? Being withdrawal, okay? So you might have pulled your energy back from a lot of people, or you might have felt this energy, and this is just confirmation for you. Yes, somebody here, if it's not you, this is your sign. You need to put your energy back. I split the deck the first time on the Hermit, the second time on the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, Knight of Pentacles in reverse is somebody that is working very slowly, right? But they're quiet. They don't have much to say. It's time. Somebody needed to hear this. You need to pull your energy back, okay? And when you do, okay, if you haven't already, there are people that, yeah, then we have the Knight of Cups in reverse, okay? People, yeah, Knight of Cups in reverse is very, very jealous. Let's talk about it. Okay, very moody, all right? They overreact to things, right? Very unpredictable, very unreliable. All right. Yeah. You might already be experiencing this. Please remember that these messages can be past, present, and or future energies. Put your shoe where it fits. All right. What message do you have for the collective about whoa? Okay, so I'm gonna take all these cards right now, and I'm gonna do something different for y'all, right? Because I get this energy. I just heard some shit, and I hate that people talk so much, because like my spirits, my ancestors, my angels, they're always around, right? When people bring my name up, my actual name, if you know, you know, if you don't, you don't, right? Like, they pop up. They pop up. I know people probably get scared after a while, because like, fuck, is somebody here with me? Yes. And they come in and tell me everything y'all say, right? Because somebody just said, right? I don't know if it's some old people I cut off that's watching my shit, you feel me? And they talking, and I'm hearing everything they say, right? So it's a gift I have. I'm clairaudient. I have many clairs, you feel me? But you feel me? I just heard this bitch is faking. She cannot really read. And that's why I got on here. And these are the first cards I pulled. And these are the only cards I want to pull. And I'm just going to read. It's been 15 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. Don't hate the player. Hate the game. Not my fault. You playing fucking checkers. I'm playing chess, nigga. Like, I'm tired of people. Like, you should hear some of the shit I hear sometimes. Like, anywho, let's clear out that trash energy, okay? That's just some myrrh, frankincense, and white sage spray. Let's clear that out. So we have the Tower, okay? That came after the World, all right? And what I'm getting is that you're the Tower in a lot of people's lives, because, or this could be a sudden change. Remember I said for some of you, you might have already kind of went in hermit mode, pulled your energy back from a lot of people, because remember, many envy you. Okay, whether they say that or not, but energy speaks for itself. If you just shut up, look back, don't say much, you'll see Wagwan. You feel me? So we have sudden change, right? So this might be the sudden change, okay? But there's something about chaos here. And with many being envious, yes, that's a lot of chaotic energy, because people will destroy you over being envious of you. Remember, this is not jealousy. This is envy, okay? Someone might be avoiding a disaster, okay? Like, I don't know what's going on right now. Low key, high key, but I'm going to keep pulling because I got all these cards right here. And this, yeah, man. Oh, I didn't look at all the cards. Oh, this shit going to be long reading. I'm sorry, y'all. We have the Magician in reverse. After the Tower, okay, which I hate for this message, okay? So because that means like someone's manipulating something, whether that's by word of mouth, okay? Like somebody's a fucking narcissist here. Like someone gives off, they have narcissist traits, okay? Something was poor planned, okay? So remember I said I said in the beginning, somebody that's envious of you will kill you over them being envious over what you got and who you are. This is all about who you are. Right? But it's not your fault that God told you, hey, remember, these are two different groups. All right. So it's not your fault that, you know, your spirit was a tree, okay, for 1,000 years after you did what you needed to do, okay, back in the day, way back in the day, okay. And because I'm seeing through my third eye with that one group that you're so different, right, from everybody. You're so different. The one group that has lived their life but has reincarnated here in this time, okay, your second reincarnation, right, in this world, in on earth, let's put it that way, right? I'm getting that you have I just went blank. Okay, it's back. So how I'm speaking to that goes with, I'm sorry, something about like, yeah, someone tried to manipulate something, okay? Someone tried to, anywho, we're gonna get back to that when I finish, but let me get into what I was seeing through my third eye, is that you have reincarnated from 1,000, and when you were in your first reincarnation, this is your second time being here, in your first reincarnation, you did something like, you could have been a spiritual leader, you could have been a holistic doctor, okay, or a doctor, because back then it wasn't like, oh, you had to go to medical school. Like, it was like, oh, you have knowledge of herbs, okay, you know how to heal, then you're a doctor, right? A physician, whatever you want to call it. Some of you might have been a what is that thing called? It's like you were different. You were ranked highly in society is what I'm getting. And then for the second group, it's something like I said before, that you were supposed to do, that you didn't do, and that's why you've reincarnated here so many times, right? Because it's two different groups. One has, this is your second reincarnation here, and then the other group is you've reincarnated more than one. I'm talking like you've reincarnated like 5 times, okay? Because it's something you're supposed to do, but you're missing the mark. Like, I'm seeing somebody like running to the finish line and they're so ahead, and then they just collapse, okay? And then other people go through, and now you have to go through life again in a different physical cast, a different, right? And people are, yeah, it's something about, I don't think magic was being done per se, because I don't get that magic physics. Yeah, I'll be quick to tell y'all I'm somebody fucking around with some magic shit, okay? But it's not giving that, especially with the tower and then the magician in reverse coming back is backwards, is that all that shit people talk, all that chaos, because that's what's getting a lot of shit talk. People run their fucking mouth about you. Like, that's what it's giving. A lot of chit chat. Remember I said I heard somebody say, like, oh, she not really who she is. Yeah, you watching it right now with your own eyes. Fuck you if you made it this far. I'm sorry. Forgive me, y'all. Forgive me. You feel me? Yeah, like, and this is the problem, right? Because they run their mouth, right? But you stand on what you stand on. That's what I'm getting, like, you stand on what you stand on. You stand on your shit, right? And that's cool. You feel me? I like people like that. You stand on what you stand on. And I fuck with that. Like, this is giving very, like, you value, right? You value quality over quantity. You understand that if you can train your mind to think differently, you can attract differently, right? And this is something that's very important right now to whoever I'm speaking to, right? Because that's because of your persona, but God has put you through so much, so many lessons, and you are learning them. You are on point right now. And if you're not on point, but you know this message for you, I'm here to tell you it's time for you to get on point. All right, get on your P's and Q's. Don't let these people fucking play with you, because motherfuckers is envious of you, even if you're not on your P's and Q's. That's how you know you pressure. All right, we're gonna talk about it. But then we have the 5 of Wands here. Like, there's a lot of fighting. You feel me? Because the first card was the world, and the world was upright, which is like the celebrations. You feel me? You celebrating life. Someone's birthday might be coming up, okay? There's a completion, accomplishments, like wholeness. This is how people see you, right? They see you as everything goes for you. Like, the world revolves around you. This is how people that are envious see you. Many, not people, but many see you as the world just revolves around this bitch or this dude, you know? And then this is the tower in many people's lives. And this is why they become envious. And because they become envious, then we have the magician in reverse, which is the manipulation, right? The tactics of, all right, that's how people see you because that's your persona, but I don't want them to see you that way. Remember, an envious person will fucking kill you. They'll destroy your character. Okay, and this is what's going on right now, is that because, you know, their cup is not full, they want to try to manipulate people from oh no, you have to look at it from a different angle, because if you look at it from a different angle, then it doesn't look as full as you think it is, right? And this, but mind you, this motherfucker cup is not even half full. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and this is what it's giving right now. People just don't like your persona, but like, you can't help that you've reincarnated here. That God has said, listen, go down there to fucking Earth, and these are your parents, this is your family, this is your mission. And now you get born on Earth and you can't remember shit, and you have to, then he gonna put you through things that you have to try to remember who you are. You have to wake up, right? But Lord, baby, we got some fighting over here. After the magician, motherfuckers is fighting. They feel like it's a competition about who can get your blessings first. Let's talk about it. Like, hearing bitches couldn't walk in my Crocs. That's word to Dundee. Okay, like, motherfuckers say they go get your shoes. Okay, that's crazy. I'm like, wow. There's a lot of rivalry here. Okay, this, remember, many envy, but remember I said the energy is smoky. All right, because like, look at the camera. Like, I'm telling you, I cleaned my camera 4 or 5 times before I even got on here. Like, the energy is smoky. I have an instant burn-in, but I never see my quality look like this. You feel me? Unless the government's happening in my shit, that's a whole different message I got for y'all. Oh, that one is juicy. I got that download. I said, fuck, I hate when they give me the messages about the government. I be over it. Anyway, there's something about egos, right? You bruise people's ego just being who you are. Yeah, like, yeah, you bruising somebody's ego right now. You should have seen what I just seen. What just happened? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you feel me? Someone want to throw dirt on your accomplishments, who you are as a person, because the whole instant, like, the thing was stacked up, right? The ash was stacked up. Why? If the moment I said that, the ash fell right on the fucking world card. You feel me? Like, someone want to dirty your image up, and this is the problem where many people want to do this. When I said the word of mouth, chit chat, right? They want to manipulate using the word of mouth. Okay, remember I talked about your glass being full, but their glass being not even halfway full, but they want to tell people you have to look at different angles. They got people going all different angles to see, and all they see is this. The world revolves around this motherfucker, right? And this is now causing strife between all these people. Like, oh, you said this, you said, fuck that, because you over there chilling. Then we have, look, the justice card. I can't make this up. I can't make this up. You feel me? I cannot make this up. I just heard to pull the first card off this deck. Wow. I just heard to pull the first card. Y'all would not believe this, right? So then we have justice. Justice being called down. There's going to be fairness. Okay? Balance is going to be brought to all this. All these people that's many envious, God is like, okay, remember, God seeing here everything. So God like this. Word? You know, this person's here to change the world, right? To, like, leave a footprint here. To help a mass collective of people. That's how y'all want to do. Y'all want to manipulate because who they are, because they're touched by me, right? And you can clearly see it. You can clearly see when somebody's touched by God. This brought a tower to your life, right? Because of how they're highly blessed and favored, right? So then you want to manipulate because you think you with your mouth. You want to run your mouth? All right, how about this? I'll turn shit up. Y'all be in chaos. All y'all motherfuckers fighting over who, what, when, where, and why, right? All this chaos could be is like, God was like, what the fuck? Like what? All right, check this. Then he said, all right, justice, we're done. All that shit is done. You feel me? Like, we're going to get clarity, right? So all them people like, oh, you have to look at it from a different angle. Their cup is not really that full. All right. God said, all right, it's cool. We're going to bring clarity and truth and balance. And then there's a cause and effect. Now it's law. Now it's God like, I stand on what you said now. Right. And something told me to pick up the first card on the deck. Yo, y'all gonna be like, what the fuck? We got the fucking 5 of Pentacles. Okay. Like, he like, you envy them so bad. Watch this. You jealous of everything they have. Watch this. Now, since remember I said before, I heard bitches couldn't walk in my Crocs. That's word to Dundee. Ready? He like, you think you order in a bag of chips? Check it. I'm gonna put you through a quarter of what I put the collective through. Motherfuckers is going through a look. Now that mindset all fucked up. They lack mindset. They worried. They defeated. Low self-esteem. Insecure. About to be in poverty. Why? Because they envied you. But they don't know half of the shit that you went through to be who you were today. So God said, y'all want to do all that? Watch this. Justice. Let's be fair. You envy them. You want what they have. You want to be them. Okay. I'm gonna put you through a quarter of what they've been through. Can you handle it? I think not. All right. So I hope y'all enjoyed this message. Let me know if y'all like me channeling. But I channeled with 6 cards today. Y'all ain't getting nothing but, and it's supposed to be 30 minutes. That's all you got with 6 cards. You feel me? Because, I just felt like, I heard that shit. My ancestors whispered in my ear about people talking shit about, oh, she got to pull man cards. She really not who she says she is. I could read energy, motherfucker. I read you like a book, you see? So, y'all have a blessed day. I hope this message got to whoever needed it. If you made this far in the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And y'all have a blessed day. Later.